Hey, I just wanted to pop on and do a little video giving you just a little support about how to stay positive and confident during times of challenge. I do a whole talk about this, but just wanted to give you a few little tips. When there's challenge, and there's a lot of challenge in our nation and our world right now, we can really shut down. We can get sad and depressed, angry. We have all these different emotions that we might have, and we might want to shut down and not face it or not do our thing, right? So if you're here to spread a message, you might be wanting to not share as much because you might be just taken out by the upset, right? Or the challenges. So first of all, I want to remind you that your people need you now more than ever, right? So your people need you during times of challenge now more than ever, right? So just want you to remember that. I want you to remember that leaders are born in times of crisis. So when there is a crisis in the world, leaders are born, right? Think about, different times of revolution, civil rights movements, right? We have MLK and we have Gandhi and all these different leaders that we've had throughout our history who have become leaders and become, bigger names and been able to spread their message in a much bigger way during times of crisis, during revolutions, civil rights movements, things like that. So I want to remind you that this is a time when we have times of challenge. This is a time to serve. Again, your people need you now more than ever. Okay, so I want you to remember that. That's number one. Number two, think about making your vision bigger than your fears. So I know during times when there is a lot of upheaval, we can get into fear, right? We can start to shut down, get fearful, have all these limiting beliefs and things like that get in our way and hold us back. So I want you to remember that your vision must be bigger than your fears during these times. So how do you do that? Right? How do you do that? So you have to look at, what is my vision? How do I want to really help people? Think about, what is it that you really want? Who do you want to help? What do you want? Why do you want it? And how do you want to feel? So for me, I love helping and supporting women with their confidence, with their self-worth, with believing in themselves, with going after their dreams. Right? With letting go and shifting those limiting beliefs into empowering beliefs, those fears into courage. So for me, I think about, how do I do that, right? I do that through coaching. I do that through retreats, very powerful, life-changing, transformational retreats, helping them to build their confidence. And Gracie says, I want to say hi. She says, I want to say hi. So, hi, sweet girl. So I am able to help women with their confidence and help them spread their message more by feeling more worthy, right? So remember, what is it that you want? So I dream about, the retreats that I have, that I'm going to have, right? I want to have international destination retreats. So I think about the transformations that will happen. I think about us being on the beach and doing meditations on the beach, and the activities that we'll do together. Hi, baby. While we're on these retreats, and the ways that these women will light up and shift and grow and transform at the retreats, things like that, right? So you have to allow your vision to be bigger than the fears. You have to constantly be reminding yourself, what is my vision? What is my mission here on earth, right? And how do you want to feel? How is reaching that vision or going after that vision? Got a little fur over here. Going to where is I? How is that going to make you feel, right? How is going after that mission and your vision going to make you feel? And then really dive into that, visualize that. Think about, how is reaching that vision, how is helping those people that you want to help going to make you feel? because that feeling sensation is going to really help you in such a big way to attract the things that you want, to attract those clients, to make those changes and that impact that you want to make. So once again, your people need you now more than ever. I want you to repeat that to yourself. My people need me now more than ever. My people need me now more than ever. Because it can be very easy to get into the fear and think, I can't do this right now. There's too much fear. There's too much turmoil. There's too much challenge in the world right now. People aren't spending money, blah, 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 right? We can go down that rabbit hole of negativity, and this isn't going to work thinking. So I want you to start thinking about what if it works? What if it is amazing? What if they love me? What if my business thrives now more than ever? All right. So start changing those thoughts into positive beliefs, positive thoughts. Okay. All right, everyone. That's it for today. I will see you super soon. Mwah.